Hey guys, so wait. Hey guys, so today
Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing be doing something that has not been requested, but I am personally a really YouTube person. Actually, that's why I have a YouTube channel, because I love YouTube in general for like watching YouTube videos and shit. I'm not gonna go rambling about shit, so let's just get into it. But I'm gonna be doing my paranormal experience, which are a lot because I have some things that I'm going to be explaining later on, but yeah, let's get into it. So, my first paranormal experience was actually when I was a little kid. So, I used to do this thing where I would scream to see if my parents will actually I know it's crazy, but how much time my parents would take to check on me or try to save me from this monster. So, I had this. My window was it's not in this house, but my window was on the end of the room, and I used to see people sitting there. Mostly it was a girl. She was dressed in all black, and her she was a really dark person. Now looking back, she was I remember her as a really dark person. The experience is not that big, just I was terrified of my closet because she would come out from the closet and sit in my window, because I had this window seat, which was really awesome, like Hannah Montana, if you've seen that. But yeah, so she would sit on the window, and my curtains were the ones that are you do this and they roll back up. So when the air hit it, it would go up and then so that would wake me up every time. Every time I woke up, she was getting out of my closet. It was the creepiest shit ever. So that was my first experience with something supernatural, and it was not a really good experience. So second experience was more of a, I'm not gonna go I've seen a lot of ghosts, so I'm not gonna go on detail of everyone. I'm gonna be telling you the most that impacted me in my life. So it was actually in this room. I'm really scared of telling it, but I don't know. So I had that light. It was another one because I bought that one after this experience. So I moved my bed here, but there's a connect, a plug back there. So I had a nightstand there, and this was empty. My room is now decorated and has a lot, my desk and my bookshelf and stuff. But it was just a dresser, my bed, and that because I used to share my bedroom with my sister. So once I finally got my own room, my mom took my sister's bed out. So I was you always put stuff under the bed. When my mom pulled the bed, there was a lot of stuff under her bed. So I had to clean it up. My door is behind the camera. So I was sitting this way, facing the nightstand, and the nightstand had a nightlight and a book. So I changed the whole light thing because I was scared that it was the lighting stuff and it was gonna burn down the house. But I was sitting back. I never sit that, but my back was to the door, and out of nowhere I hear a swift move and my door, the air hit it. It's impossible for my door to be hit by air, because my door is in the end of the hallway, so the air is not it's not able for it to open because we have no windows in the part of the hallway. But if you touch my door, it will push up and down because it's really old, and when you open it, it's really, really, really dark and scary. So I was sitting back to the door, my back was to the door, and out of nowhere, the light suddenly just goes off. And I look at the air conditioner and it was still on, so there was no way it was light. So you know when lights goes off and you just stay this, and you just wait for it to come back. Well, that was me, but after 2 or 3 minutes I realized it was not coming back. So I stood up and I tried touching my way to the door, and when I touched the door, and make like sound. So I went to turn on the light, and right, like, this is a light, and right when I was like about to touch it, it turns on. I was so freaked out. I open the door, I leave it open, and I go and turn the night light on to make sure that if the light goes off again, I have the night light. So I go back doing my work, my back is to a door. I hear my door closing. So I was like, maybe it's the air, whatever. So remind you, I'm 8. I am sitting like that, just facing the mess in the floor and stuff. And out of nowhere, the night light starts like doing zzz, 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 zzz. Okay, so I'm looking back and I only see like zzz, and that's the sound it was making. So I look up and no, it's normal. I go back down to do my work. Zzz, zzz, zzz. So I just like got scared that it was gonna blow up. So I like disconnected it and then the light went off. That was the last night I slept here before my mom changed all of the shit inside my room. Now I'm like a little bit more mature and I'm not that scared. I'm still scared, but I'm not that scared. The third and not last, but last for this video, I don't know how to say experience. So the last experience, it was not long ago. I had this friend that in that moment we weren't friends. We just like knew each other. I had just like actually met her in school. Like it was the first day, and then I went to home and this happened. So I was sleeping and I get these dreams sometimes, and I was dreaming like it was all white, and out of nowhere this person comes up to me and says, let's put her name Rebecca. Tell Rebecca that I'm okay. So I was like, who are you? So the dream ended. He because it was a guy and he was full of tattoos, never told me who he was or what he, like, who he actually was. So I went the next day and I thought it was gonna be weird. Like, imagine a stranger coming up to you and be like, oh, person in my dream told me to tell you he's alright. I don't know who he is. So after that, I decided to tell her. Something was telling me to tell her. So I went up to her and was like, hey, your name is Rebecca, right? Okay, so don't freak out. This person came to my dream. He was all dressed in white. He told me to tell you that he was okay. She was like, okay, are you playing games with me? And I was like, no. Then she was like, what person? How was he? I was like, he's full of tattoos. He had a ring. He was married, I guess, because he had a ring. And I remember him having long hair. She like froze. She was like, I'm gonna show you a picture of 3 people. If you can like tell me if they're one of them, like if he's one of them. So she showed me a picture and I was like, yeah, and I pointed at the person to the left. She just like looked at me in shock and said, are you kidding? Like, are you playing with me? This is not funny. I was like, no, I'm not playing with you. And she started crying, like bawling her eyes out. Eyes out. I was like, who is he? She was like, like, I never talked about my dad. Well, he committed suicide when I was 9. His death, like his anniversary of death was like 2 days before the dream I had. So she was crying and I hugged her. Like, I hugged her, and then after that we actually became really good friends. But like after I told her, I felt just like a relief inside of me. I don't even know how to explain it, but I don't know. I'm weird. She thinks I'm weird. I think I'm weird. It was an awesome experience though. So yeah. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you like it. Don't forget to hit the like button. If you haven't seen my last video, I will link it down below. It's facts about me, just starting my new channel. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe to join the dark side.